Alrighty, we are live. Hello, everyone. Testing the audio, making sure it's working. My phone is still buffering. We'll be arriving shortly, I imagine, as soon as the ads roll and all that. Starting off with a Snap piece today. There we go. If Dusty was here, he'd be really excited. I know he likes Snap. Let's see here. We good? We're playing? It looks like it's working. Let's see. Minecraft base. Let's see. A bunch of people commenting already. Let's see who's here. Scroll up a little bit. There's me commenting first. Guess I'll sort today. Yes, that was the plan. Me. We've got Henry the horse here as well. Why not? Of course, why not? If you can sort, why not sort? Let's do it. Let's see. Yeah, waiting for microphone. It still says waiting on my end. Is everyone able to watch? Okay, now the ads are playing. Took me a minute. Might be a little behind on my phone. Let's see. Next is Zach. Good to see it. It's your channel. As long as you're within the YouTube guidelines, you can do as you please. Yes. So we're going to sort Lego because that's thankfully totally within the YouTube guidelines. We've got Grumpy J's here. Good grumpical day, everyone. Good to see you, Grumpy J. Oh, I like that purple brick next to your name. That looks really good. That's awesome. You get a full spectrum if you are a member of the channel. You get to have a cool brick by your name. The audio is working fine, so we're going to let that play with the audio turned down so we don't distract myself here. There you go. Yeah, if you have any audio or video issues, let me know as soon as possible. I'll try to read the comments and make sure that I can respond to them as best I can. I know there's not too much I can do once the stream is started here on the YouTube app. StreamYard gives us a little more control at Atlanta Brickco. But Cross Airborne Customs is here. And next to Zach said, hello there. And he said, General Kenobi, the classic exchange, of course. Let's see. T Valkyrie is here. Good to see you, T Valkyrie. Thank you for joining us today. We've got Gloria Erickson says, I can see. And white prototype Boba. Yeah, that is my shirt today. Nice comfy white t-shirt handed down to me by Steven because he put it in the dryer and it shrunk a little too much. So we had to get a new one. And now I've got this fancy white Boba Fett t-shirt. I don't have this figure. Steven does. That's his very cool, expensive figure. But I do think it's a cool t-shirt, so I'm going to wear it today. But yeah, that's a fun fact about this one. I think this is actually a Steven exclusive. I don't think it's for sale on the website yet. But if you ask about it, we could probably make it for you since it's in our files. Moadib is here. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you, Moadib. How are you doing today? It is a nice sunny Sunday here in Georgia. The weather is got a little freshness to it. It almost feels like August is winding down, September and October are coming up. It's like there's a shift in the winds. It feels nice. Very positive vibe today. So, Fall Equinox is here. Good to see you, Autumn. Hope you're doing well. You guys both have the nice orange brick for being a member, so I appreciate you guys supporting me on the memberships. That's awesome. And yeah, we have a lot of bulk to go through because the past couple weeks I've been busy going to conventions, and finally the tour is ended, and I'm kind of grateful. I've had a great time seeing everybody doing all those great things, bringing the Tron build and other stuff to shows. But man, I am glad to be back in the studio sorting Lego, working on YouTube videos, building figures. This is the place I like to be as far as my Lego experience goes. I'm happy to be back. So. Lima Bricks is here. Good to see you, Lima Bricks. Hope you're doing well. Building the Heart Lake City Water Park. Nice. There's some great Heart Lake City / Friends sets that I'm keeping my eye on that I want to get. I think the bed and breakfast is the top priority, followed by some of those adventure camp, summer camp sets that look really cool. So looking forward to some Friends. So, some of my older actual real life friends kind of are like, Mark, you like Friends? I'm like, yeah, have you seen the amazing pieces inside of them? Yeah, they're phenomenal. Another set that's on my horizon is going to be the Deku tree from Legends of Zelda. That one is so cool looking. The figures look amazing. I haven't even played any Zelda games. I just think it looks awesome, so I want to get it. It is kind of one of those expensive sets, though. It's like $300, I think. So it's not a cheap set by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm going to have to pinch my pennies for a few months to make it work in my budget. So, which means no more bulk runs for a while, I imagine, at the store. But I still have plenty of bulk to go through. Literally 2 bins because I was almost down to one huge bin. Got the second one eaten away till it was almost at the bottom, and then it filled up again, and then the main one filled up overflowing. So yesterday, I sorted about 3 bins off camera, just here in the studio watching some Ninjago. And that was good. Got it kind of under control, down to 2 bins, just comfortably full. So this will hopefully put a little dent in it, although I'm doing a lot of talking, so this isn't getting too much sorting done, but that's okay. I'd rather chat with you guys. So. Let's see. Nexus Zach says, I have the remake to the white prototype Boba Fett minifigure. It's a cool Lego fig. Yes, the new one with the new helmet is really cool too. The old one's, of course, a classic, but the new version of that same figure is really neat too. And I don't think that's even that cheap either. So it's kind of collectible as well. Let's see. What's the level of membership icons? Because mine is red. Ooh, I'm not sure, Nexus. I'll have to double check. I know it's like a spectrum. So it either starts at red or it ends at red. So you've either been a member for a really long time or you've been a member for a recent amount of time, and it'll change color as it goes up. I think it ends in gold. I'm not sure. So I think you got a few more months to go. It is a lot quicker than the Atlanta Brick Co. Membership icons. So those icons go out to like 24 months. I think the max of mine is like if you've been a member for a year, you have a golden brick. So, and I don't think I've had memberships for even close to a year. It's been a couple months. So, let's see. Doing good. Started a 2nd level of Barad-dûr last week. Nice. Yeah, Barad-dûr, that is an amazing set. I've only seen it built once, but it was impressive. I really like some of the figures that have been included too. I would love to get some of those cool figures. So. Fat Daddy Bricks is here. Good to see you, Fat Daddy Bricks. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us this sorting Sunday. I think I'm sorting part of a botanical garden set from Friends here. Some great pieces in there. Trying to keep it organized as I go through all this stuff. Got some Monkey Kid in my lap here too. Some, I think this is the City of Lanterns. An extra one that Steven bought for pieces. And I'm sorting down the remnants of what he didn't use, because he's just about done with certain aspects of his Sentai City build. So definitely get the castle. I have it, and it's amazing. By the way, the Music Talent show is on sale at Target. Yes, I heard some Friends sets were on sale at Target recently. So I will be keeping an. I'll actually check and see if there's anything that's urgent on my list, for sure. You're not alone in that, Mark. Yeah, I figure I'm not. Let's see. Ninjago is okay. Star Wars is fire. Yeah, I mean Ninjago is pretty solid. The sets have really gotten good recently. So I think that the parts are amazing and the figures are really cool. So even if the story is kind of like, the rest of the stuff kind of makes up for it at this point. And kind of could say the same way about Star Wars. Some of the Star Wars TV shows not landing for everybody, but I think that the sets are really good. The figures are really good. So when they make the characters that people want, it's awesome. Like those Clone Trooper battle packs all been great. So. Great Deco Tree is my Christmas gift this year. There you go, Nexus. Yep. It's going to be my Christmas gift to myself this year, I think. That is one I'm really looking forward to. Dust Off the Bricks is here. Good to see you, Dusty. Hope you're doing well. I've seen Dusty do some serious upgrades to his Lego room. He's got organization like crazy. So go check out his channel if you want to see probably some knowledgeable tips and tricks on how to sort your Lego. Like we are right now. Although I'm guessing I do it a lot simpler than Dusty does. This is about as rudimentary as it goes. So. Just sorting by color, getting everything taken apart and sorted down. So. Lots of useful pieces, though. And looking... Hold on, let's see, got a few comments here. Got it. Grumpy Milestone and Morgan are just overachievers. They might have just like been clued into the membership a little earlier, a month or two. No big deal. You'll catch up soon, Nexus. So. Let's see here. As always, Nexus. Yep, T-Valkyrie. Dust the Bricks. Yes, my way takes forever, unfortunately. Yes, if you sort very like intricately and detailed, it's going to be great when you're building, but it's going to take a while for you to sort all those pieces to that level of precision. So it's a little bit of a trade-off, but I think either way is valid. I like to do it this way because I don't like to spend too much time sorting and keep it pretty simple and just dig for pieces. So the West Coast is good, starting to cool off finally. There you go. That's kind of the vibe we're getting here, although it's pretty mild. Like I think it's more like cooled off to like 80s and like high 70s. So that's nice because it's been kind of 90s and even peeking into the hundreds a few times here and there. So, yep. So Nexus also sorts his parts very delicately, very intricately. Yep. I don't know if I could do that. This is complicated enough for me. If I was sorting it by part type or something like that, that would just drive me bonkers. I wouldn't sort it all. I guess it's because I've done it like this the entire time I've sorted Lego, so I wouldn't really know what it's like to do anything else. So, oof, I don't even want to separate all those little 1x1 round tiles. See that? Ugh. Fingernails are there for a reason. Maybe we get a brick separator. There's one here, I think. There you go. Yeah, so doing some cleaning, doing some sorting in the studio, trying to get to a position where I'm ready to start working on Tron again, as well as trying to work on the next big project for, oh, hey, Dusty, thank you for joining the Knights of Fulworth. That's awesome. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's only 99 cents, so hopefully it won't break the bank for you. But yeah, really appreciate it. I just dropped a new members-only video today. It actually talks about burnout, which is an interesting subject. I won't go into too much detail here because that's kind of a members-only discussion. It was from the heart, you know. But it was a good video. I was thinking about it for a while. Yeah, the looking forward to future projects. I might even do a poll on my YouTube channel and my Instagram and see what people want to see. Talking to people at conventions, a lot of people were saying that. Oh, thank you, Polycrix. Glad you enjoyed the video. Talking to a lot of people at conventions, it seemed like ancient Greeks and Romans were very that was intriguing to a lot of people. So that might end up being what I end up building. We shall have to see. Because I'd love to do that, but it's like I only have so much time to build, and whatever I do build is going to be huge, so it's going to take a lot of time and pieces. So I kind of have to be sure that's what I want to do. Like Tron, I knew I had to do that. It was such a strong idea in my head. I just couldn't get it out of my head. Had to do it. But now I've got a little bit of an opportunity here, so I'm trying to be. I'm actually overthinking it, I think, but we'll see. Might do some polls and see how people feel about it. Who was it that went crazy with gifting memberships? Was it Mouster? Yeah, I think that was Mouster probably a couple weeks ago because it's been a while since I've done any sorting streams, and I apologize, everyone. Finally back. Sorry it's been so long, but basically finally back in control of my schedule a little bit, not having to pack up for conventions. Makes it very nice, able to relax. And first time I've sorted Lego in forever, you know? It's a good feeling. But slowly going through pieces here. Getting stuff dealt with. There's another piece of the botanical garden with the coin and the fountain. That's cool. Let's see here. We've got Dustin Rick says, I kept trying to join on my phone and it won't let me, so I jumped on my computer to join. Oh, thanks, Dusty. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've learned recently that for a lot of people, it won't let you join just from your iPhone. You have to actually go onto a desktop, or if you have an Android phone, it'll let you join through the Android app, but not through the iPhone just by itself, which is really interesting. That's kind of surprising to me. There you go. My phone was playing an ad for myself. I'm getting all the ads on my phone. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too many ads on yours. Let's see. Boosted Bricks is here. Good to see you, Boosted Bricks. Hope you're doing well. I like that red brick next to your name. How much do you buy off Bricklink for large builds? Realize you have a large inventory. Just curious. Great question, Boosted Bricks. Tron is a good example of me buying quite a bit from Bricklink, or in this case, pick and build off Lego.com as well. Because I had a lot of black brick because I was kind of preparing mentally and physically by buying pieces for Tron. But I didn't really anticipate needing thousands of black tiles. I have a lot of black tiles from previous sets and builds and such, but not to that extent at all. So I had to order, I've ordered probably 2,000 or 3,000 black tiles for Tron at this point. A lot of those were from pick and build off of Lego.com. Excuse me. Because they're like 8 cents a piece for a 2x2 tile, I think, which is pretty close to Bricklink, and they're brand new, and they ship pretty quickly because they're a bestseller. So it actually made sense to buy from there, since you could get thousands of them for 8 cents a piece. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was 8 cents a piece. And 16 cents for a 2x4 tile. Pretty good deal as well. I think on Bricklink, they're more like 20 cents a piece. So it made sense. But yeah, so thousands of pieces ordered, hundreds of dollars spent. But it does look cool, so I think it's worth it. But yeah, in this case, a lot of pieces ordered for Tron, very specific kind of build. If I'm doing something more like the Rock Raiders build, for example, I did buy a lot of crystals, the specific crystal pieces. But a lot of those slopes, I didn't really buy a lot of landscaping or filler brick, because I do have a lot of brick, various colors from over the years. So basic elements, I'm not buying as much. But specific elements, I'm still buying quite a bit. Trying to budget it down as much as possible, not go crazy. But a few $100s a month for sure. So especially if you're like really working on projects. So. Got a little tickle in my throat. Let's see. Next is Zach says, "Dear Lord Lemurbricks, it's not September yet." Not quite. We're almost there. Very exciting. So. Easy enough to do Lemurbricks nowadays. Yeah. Android is better, cough, cough. Yeah, that's what people tell me, but I don't know if I'm willing to give up my iPhone just yet. I like the conveniences of the iPhone sometimes. So. Exactly. I did get the D&D CMF I wanted early, though. Oh, Lemurbricks, that is so cool. I've seen people starting to get those. I don't think I'll be getting any anytime soon, just because I ordered an entire box of them that'll ship September 1st. So I'm definitely going to get all the D&D characters, but it's probably going to be after the initial release. I'm guessing a week or so after. So first time I've ever bought an entire case of minifigures, CMFs, and excited to see what that's like, having that many extra figures. I could probably trade some into Atlanta Brickco if I don't need them, but I might keep most of them. I'll let you know how it goes, if it's like a super long delay or if it's pretty quick. Hopefully they arrive pretty soon, because I'd love to play with them and build stuff with them. Especially excited about the Dragon Paladin, of course. Let's see. Dust the Bricks said, Lemurbricks, I feel you there. Last month I spent so much on Lego, but got some great deals like the Zalex Ghost for $50 for the whole set. Oh my goodness, Dusty, that's an amazing deal on that set. It's a very weird, rare, obscure set. Not even that many people will even know about it, but man, I do, and I'm a little jealous of that deal. That is awesome. Man, I was looking at a Zalex Ghost set, which is a little race car. It's a tiny little set, and it was like $200 at Brick Fair, Virginia, I think it was. And Daniel was texting me like, "Hey, we got a Zalex Ghost. You want to get it?" I'm like, I was so close to pulling the trigger, but I'm like, I want that Legend of Zelda tree, and that's not too different a price. Come here, buddy. I had a mosquito go after me. I think I got him. So, all right. But yeah, so almost bought that Zalex Ghost for an absurd price, and yeah, he goes for that 200 plus range, so which is crazy. I don't know how I'm going to get that out of there. Yeah, I think I have to push that axle through first. Let's see. There we go. Or I could just throw it all in Technic bin since it's all Technic. There you go. Yeah, Zalex Ghost, that's a pretty cool set, Dusty. That's awesome. When will the next D&D campaign video drop? So I started editing that this morning, so you should see that relatively soon. I would give it another week. Until probably next weekend, hopefully drop it then. But yeah, it's we are already recorded up to episode 3, and we'll be recording episode 4 next weekend. So we're getting them done. We just need to I just need to edit them and put them out. So they are coming through nicely. So, and the audio is getting better each time. So the first one's a little bit kind of not tough to listen to, but it's got some audio issues. And then they should be getting a lot better. I loaned Garrett my nice headset, so he has better audio. And so less interruptions, desyncing of conversations. There's going to be a lot less of that. So there's the Brick Twins. Hey, if you haven't checked out the Brick Twins YouTube channel, they've got a lot of travels and Lego to check out. It's pretty cool. Those guys, those are some busy twins. They get around. definitely worth the subscribe. Oh, I got the ads again. There you go. Let's see. Crosshair Run Customs is still commenting. Mark's form of sorting is rather disturbing. My form of sorting is disturbing? But look how nice it looks. It's a rainbow of color. It's beautiful. And that way I could just get whatever piece I want from whatever color I want. I mean, it works great for me. I've done videos about this, Nexus. I always find it amusing when people don't like color sorting. It is a little barbaric, I guess. So. Sorry if I'm not commenting much playing Minecraft. No worries, Crosshair Run Customs. Take your time. Enjoy Minecraft. I actually was playing a little Minecraft last night because my friend Jacob helped me install some nice shaders, which makes the game look a lot better and a lot easier to play. So, Dustin Vic says, yeah, and I got a good deal. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, my buddy owns a Lego store, and I found it and told him how much it's worth, and he was so amazed. He was going to sell it for $10, so he gave me a good deal on it and made more money. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. And to someone who doesn't know it, that does look like a $10, $20 set. It's a pretty small. It's like 4 pieces with a little slammer. So he probably was thinking, yeah, $10, no big deal. But the fact that you were kind and told him about that was really neat, Dusty. That's awesome. I'm glad he also gave you a great deal on it too. So he did good. You did good. Everyone did good, man. That's awesome. That's a cool story. That makes me feel happy. Although a little sad that I wasn't there to tell him that. So it's all right. I'll get one eventually. I don't even have all the Zalex racers yet. So he would be the hardest one to find, of course. But Thanks, Mark, for the kind words. Absolutely, Brick Twins. It was nice to meet you guys this summer in Orlando, right? It was the Orlando convention. It's been a couple conventions. So I'm glad to be back home, though, back in my Lego studio sorting Lego. I've got a lot of bulk Lego over there. It's causing issues for logistics. So. And we're sorting down part of a Monkey Kid set that Steven got for extra pieces. This has lots of great tiles and plates and slopes and colors, so useful all around. Oh, it's all Technic legs, but it's in all in one container. Don't make me get. Yeah, there's a lot of Technic over there. There's a lot of Technic here in front of me, which I'm kind of sorting through. But I'm actually grateful for more Technic because that's something I kind of am lacking a little bit. And some build ideas I have definitely could use a lot of Technic. So I want to do a big Nexo Knights versus Chima giant mech battle, which would be crazy. But I don't have as much Technic as I think I'll need. So I'll need to buy some big heavy-duty joints, probably some Nexo Knight figures. It's going to be crazy if I end up doing that. So we'll see if I end up fully committing to that crazy notion of idea. It is persistent. It hasn't gone away yet. Like some ideas are fading a little bit. Some ideas are rising to the top. It's all a big mess up there. I'm thrilled I got the Blizzard Baron from the little store called Atlanta Brico. Oh, there you go, Fall Equinox. That's awesome. Yeah, the Blizzard Baron. That's a good one. So. That's a good Ice Planet set. That'll be useful for your comic series, I'm sure. If you haven't followed Equinox Blocks on Instagram, she's got a great long-running comic series about Coalescent Bay. It's pretty cool. Definitely worth checking out. So. I try to keep tabs as much as possible. Yeah, the conclusion to the latest arc was pretty intense. It was a little jarring, honestly, but it was great. So, high adventure for sure. And these sand blue curved windows are pretty novel to me. They've been around for a while for Hearts Hunters, but they're unique to me. I don't think I've seen them or built with them before. Got some great dark gray frogs here too. They'll be very useful. Yeah, if you like frogs, the D&D episodes we're recording will be right up your alley because we've got one of our characters, Garrett's character, Blipnar, the little gnome, has a frog friend, a little frog, a familiar, a companion. And he is kind of gets an incredible story arc in episode 3. I won't say what happens, but it was insane. We were hooting and hollering. Yeah, definitely recommend you keep an eye out for that. It gets only crazier from here. First episode was fine. Second episode gets a little bit more streamlined, and by the third episode, we are rocking and rolling. It's awesome. So really excited to premiere those for you guys. I do need to edit them, so I'll be working on that as soon as possible. Let's see, what is Nexus? Got my exhibitor tickets yesterday. Yes. Nexus, I will see you there. Looking forward to seeing what you bring. Or if you bring anything, you can just bring yourself and I'd be happy to see it. Yeah, I will, of course, be there. And Tron, hopefully a very complete Tron will be there. And hopefully something new, too. We'll see. Lots of ideas. I think I'm going to do a poll after all, just to see what people are interested in seeing. Doesn't necessarily guarantee that I'll do what wins the poll, but it just gives me an idea of what people are excited about. So, lots of good gold accessories. I'll need gold for stuff. Little red lantern / pumpkin. Ooh, that bar connection was stiff. Let's see. Quick question for the chat. This is a little poll. What's your favorite Lego color? There's a lot of great colors. What's your favorite color and why? And if you have a favorite color, what's a good combination with a different color? Like, do you have a favorite color combo? Let me know, because I'm curious. One of my favorites is going to be turquoise. I love turquoise. A lot of fun. But I think it kind of pairs well with a bunch of different things, including the like super light, kind of like a minty azure color. I don't know what that color is, but it's like a minty blue. Here it is too, this bigger plate. That's one of my favorite colors as well. So I've been hoarding this as much as possible. Let's see. Opal blue. That's a nice one, Leorix. Yeah, the transparent opalescent color. Good choice. That's a really cool color. Well, there's a printed tile. Olive green. Love it. Yeah, Dusty, that is a good one. Original dark gray. Nice, Henry. Very classic. That makes sense, given your tastes of classic Lego sets. Let's see. Or medium green. Yeah, medium green's nice too. Dark tan, boosted bricks. Dark tan is probably one of the most useful colors ever. I love dark tan. Let's see. We got Fall Equinox says light aqua with medium nougat is beautiful. Yep, light aqua. Nice. Fazoom is here. Good to see you, Fazoom. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's good in South Carolina. I was teasing Fazoom the other day saying, how are things up north? Even though South Carolina is basically just kind of like barely north, more east. So I'm a fan of Old Gray. There you go. That's a good color for Zoom. And that's also the name of a very notable live stream that happens Mondays and sometimes Thursdays, right? Schedule. Mondays at, I think it's 7 or it's 8, right? 8. Mondays at 8. Old Gray Bricks. Definitely check them out. Great group of guys and gals. I think they've had some gals on there. It's mostly guys, though. But yeah, definitely worth checking out when they have their talks. They talk about everything Lego. Sets, parts, what they've been building. All sorts of great stuff. Manatee Bricks is here. Good to see you, Manatee Bricks. Hope you're doing well. Manatee Bricks is one of the many awesome people I got to meet on my travels this summer through mostly all those Florida conventions. So it was great to bump into him and his mom. So I think that we first met at Orlando BrickCo, which is a very crazy grand opening. That was a lot of people, a lot of fun. So, Fazoom, will you be at Atlanta BrickCon? I would also ask that question. I hope he could make it. I am technically south of you. Really? I can't believe that. In Central Georgia? Like, because I'm on south side of Atlanta, not on the north side. I'm gonna look at a ruler later and gonna get now I need to double check that. Because I've always considered, Georgia to be more south than South Carolina, but that might just be a misconception. Maybe I need to check the GPS again. Let's see. Henry the Horse says, I got so many useless lime bricks I got from Billin back in 06 because it was pretty rare back then. There you go, Henry the Horse. Hey, I like lime green too. Got a lot of it right here. And if you don't use it for mocks, you could always use it for filler bricks. I mean, Lego's always useful. Even if it's a color you don't normally need to build with. So there's a nice black wedge piece that'll be good for Tron. I plan to be at AtlantaBrickCon. Nice, Fazoom. Hopefully see you there. But thanks for checking in. Good to see you, of course. So. Let's see. Oh, Lemur Bricks has got to go. Bye. We'll see you, Lemur Bricks. You have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and if you feel like it, leave a like on your way out. That helps the algorithm send us to more people. Much appreciated if you do. Yeah, almost done with this bin here. We are 29 minutes in, so just about halfway through the stream. I like to stream for about an hour before I start getting a little tired from talking. But we still got another 30 minutes or so, and hopefully get another bin done. We'll see. Lots of nice lavender. There's a great coral piece. You got that kind of peachy looking piece. Looks kind of orange in that light. So if I can give you an example. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, my friend Daniel's been obsessed with sand blue lately. Sand blue and dark orange. Two colors which have been around for a while, but still look really good. Yep. Nexus to Zach will definitely be at AtlantaBrickCon. We will see you there. Cool colors, but I'm too deep into Vintage Castle. Yep. Vintage Castle has a great color palette, too. There's nothing wrong with vintage stuff. So, sand colors are always nice. I like sand colors, too. Sand colors... could always see more of those. I'm surprised they haven't brought back sand red and sand purple yet, because they would fit pretty well with a lot of modern color catalog stuff going on. We'll see. They'll get around to it eventually. If they brought back teal, dark turquoise, they'll bring that back. So. 20 watching, only 10 likes. Oh, that's right, T Valkyrie. If you haven't liked already, please do so. That'll help my video a lot. If you don't, that's okay. No pressure. But if you do, thank you. Sand purple is the best. Yeah, sand purple is pretty awesome. Chrome green, Fazoom. Anything chrome. Just chrome straight up. Gold chrome, silver chrome, chrome green. Yeah, any chrome black. Nexus to Zach. Yeah, Chrome Vader. I was commenting on a video earlier. Chrome black Vader. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I understand why. They don't do chrome anymore. It's super fragile. It breaks and chips super easy, so it's not ideal for their, they have quality standards. They want it to last a long time. So if chrome is very fragile, they might not make it as much anymore. We'll see if they ever even do anything with it. I think basically Legoland is where you can get chrome brick keychains, and those do not last long at all. So especially as a keychain. Chrome, exactly. Just regular chrome. That's the one. Not to mention it gets scratched up. Yeah, it does not last. So yeah, I can see why they don't do it. I wish they would bring it back though. Not as fragile as certain browns. Oh, hold on. Do I have it? I think I have it over there. Hold on one second, guys. Speaking of brittle brown and fragile browns, let's see if that's over here. So here's an entire cup. Pretty much full of brittle brown and some dark red. And I'm also starting to encounter some brittle green. I think actually Brixie did a video on this recently. But yeah, these pieces, these particular pieces break super easy. I wasn't even barely trying. It's just like a cracker. It's heartbreaking. Those are not, the green especially is not that old. So that's unfortunate. That's a swank chair. Oh, this one? Or that one? Chairs? They're IKEA. They're old, but they work pretty well. Yeah, brittle colors. It was funny finding out about the new browns after 18 years of Dark Ages. Yeah, that's probably a funny introduction. You're right. But yeah, unfortunate, because there are some great castle sets that are really hamstrung by the fact that most of their colors will break if you try to build the set now. So some real problems there. Hurts my heart. Oh no, Autumn, I'm sorry. Those pieces were already broken. I was just breaking them a little bit more, so they're easier to throw away, recycle, or whatever. And they're saved forever, set aside in their retirement homes. They're good. Almost done with this bin, guys. We got a few. Oh, there's a Mario coin. That's nice. A few more pieces here. And we'll be starting on the next one. More bulk, more friends, more Monkey Kid, more good stuff. There's a green spike that could go in plants. The dreaded Nexo shield. In white. That's a good color. Black brick over there, blue over there, brown there. Most of the brown bricks I've gotten recently are not that brittle, so they've gotten better about it, but still find them every now and then for sure. I've even encountered some brittle gold pieces, like in certain Ninjago sets. Those pieces will snap pretty quick, so various colors have certain issues with them certain years, and then they go away and they're perfectly normal again, so it's interesting how that works out. And this bin is almost very nearly done. There we go. One bin done. Which one should we start on next here? That one's got more volume. That one's got some weird stuff. I think we'll do this one next. This is pretty full here. There's some track. Nice turquoise track from Monkey King. You got part of Friends Beach here. Learbricks is gone. Otherwise, he would definitely recognize this. Will Lego replace those brittle bricks? I don't think so, T Valkyrie. I think you could send an email about it and they'd be like, oh, that's too bad. Here's a gift card or something. I don't know. Even if I think I'd be surprised if they did anything about it now. But I mean, maybe they would. Maybe they'd send you some more pieces because those ones broke. I don't know. I'm probably a little too busy to send an email for every piece that's broken for me, but you could try it. Let me know if it works out. I know people have sent asking for instructions on older sets, and they were able to get them. So somehow they had an extra copy of like old UCS sets, and they sent them to them, which is kind of crazy, but that does not happen all the time, I imagine. In certain situations, maybe. My Pirate Mock is full of broken brown windows. Can't take it apart ever. Yep, that'll do it. It'll just shatter if you try and disassemble it. That's what the brick says. I started having a whole drawer full of broken Lego. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm starting to save them. Yeah, exactly. Maybe they'll be somehow useful. You could put them as an art project, something. I don't know. You'll figure out something, Dusty. If I think of something, I'll let you know. And if you think of something cool to do with them, let me know, because I have a little cup over there I'm starting. Fall Equinox says, I always wash my bulk. It's amazing what is cleaned off. Oh, yeah, it's good to make sure your Lego is clean before you put it into your system. Thankfully, most of our pieces are in pretty good shape here. We haven't had to go through and clean too many bins of Lego recently, but we're getting to the point now that it would be very difficult to clean all of it. So we're hoping that it stays pretty, airtight in these bins. It doesn't need too much attention, so too much maintenance. So it's tough enough just to sort it out. So stop yelling at me, Nick says I had to do a grown-up stuff. Yeah, Grumpy J is typically pretty busy on the weekends. If he's able to make it, it's fantastic. But he's a grown man. He's got his responsibilities. It's all right. I appreciate him showing up, though. Good to see you, man. So. Yes, my internet is back. There you go. Yeah, you want that internet to come back. That's always... It's actually hilarious how much you just... Even if you are not using it, having it and knowing it's there is nicer than knowing you can't use the internet at all. You have to just think of something else. You have to go read a book. It's funny how that is. We've gotten so dependent on it. So. Well, this ocean wave scene is almost disassembled here. There you go. I love all those big tan slopes up in the front. Those will be super useful for all sorts of stuff. And they're coming apart a little bit crazily here. Would be fun to melt and mold down parts of the real Lego plastic. I mean, but it's the problematic plastic. Do you want the broken plastic to make a new piece out of? I don't know. I feel like 3D printing is easier than melting down and molding stuff. So it would be interesting, though. I'm thinking of like when they put Lego pieces in acrylic for like on the surface of a table or in something. something that would kind of encase it and encapsulate it forever, because it's not going to be, otherwise it's just going to get thrown away, right? So something of that nature, I'm thinking. But I'm not that creative, and I'm not usually hanging out with that much acrylic or glue or stuff like that. So there's part of a botanical, and yeah, some great pieces here. Gonna disassemble this carefully and try and get it where it needs to go. We had one built for a long time, but then Steven used most of the pieces for some of his flower-themed Mushroom Village builds. And so this is one of the remains that didn't make the cut for his build, so we'll just put it over there. Take all the pink off of it. There you go. Let's see. Dust of the Brick says, that's what I was thinking, using them for like a broken bridge or broken building or some sort of make it look like more realistic. Yeah, using the broken texture to your advantage in a mock, that's actually a cool idea. I've seen that done before, and it looks pretty nice. So I don't know if I do that necessarily, because I don't like using broken pieces in a mock too much. But yeah, no, I think I can see the logic there. We're at 40 minutes, so we got another 20 minutes of streaming left, and just barely scratched the surface of this next spin, so plenty of pieces to go through. And this is just a tiny sample of all the stuff we have over there to sort, so I'll be sorting for the rest of the year, no problem, especially at this rate. Lots of sorting yet to come. Hey, Mark. Hey, Teaver. Hi. Is it Teaver? Is it whatever? Whatever? It's Steve. He makes these awesome hats. Shout out to Steven. I've met him a couple times, and I've got a couple of his hats. And I gave some away as gifts, and I still have my Rock Raiders hat over there hanging up. Actually, I'm going to go grab it while I'm talking about it. This is it. Look how cool that looks. Super neat. Got the kind of copper colored, it's actually leather, but kind of rust colored drill there. Carefully etched and textured, put on the front. Super cool. He did like an M-Tron hat. I ended up giving that to a friend. He's done some train hats for some friends of mine. So reach out if you need a custom Lego hat. Very affordable prices. So I'm going to be doing a little photo shoot with that and my Rock Raiders t-shirt, which I designed and made. So going to have all the Rock Raiders drip on soon. So just haven't gotten around to it. Maybe next weekend. So there's some awesome Technic pieces in here. There we go. Excited to get more Technic for more mechs eventually. Thanks. I would do that if I had room on my Lego room wall. There you go. I want to display, but I'm still down for the con. There you go. Yeah, if you can display, do it because it's a lot of fun. But if you can't and you just want to show up and have fun for a day, that's totally valid too. It takes a lot of work to be there for the whole weekend, and sometimes like hotels are expensive. It adds a lot of cost versus a day trip. So I get it. Obviously, I've done this to such an extent that I kind of have to bring stuff now, but I am really looking forward to some new mocks. So keep getting a bunch of ads on my phone. Hopefully, you guys aren't getting too many. I put it on balanced, and it seems pretty aggressive, so we'll see if I have to tone that down. Very cool hat. Yes, it is a pretty cool hat. I don't normally wear a lot of hats, so you won't see it on my head all the time, but I'm super glad to have it. So. Can you wash the hat with the leather? I didn't see who it was who made the hat. Oh, that is Teaver. And Teaver, yeah, I imagine you can. It's leather, so it should be okay, but I'll ask, I can reach out to him and figure out. How far would you say ABC is from the convention? I'd say a solid hour drive, Autumn, because it's on the south side and the convention is kind of on the northeast side. So it's all interstate driving, which isn't fun. But yeah, I would say a solid hour with, not too devastating traffic. A stop here or two, maybe. If there's really bad traffic, it could be a little longer, maybe an hour and a half. But I would say about an hour, because that's how long it took us to get from our house to the convention back and forth pretty consistently. So, yeah. The tickets for Atlanta BrickCon just dropped, so go get on that, Grumpy. Yep. You, if you do want to exhibit, I would get your information and plans set sooner rather than later. They did run out of space last year. That's unlikely this year because they have added a lot more space. So there should be plenty of space for everyone. But just to be sure, definitely would make your plans. And same thing for Brick World. If you are planning on going to Brick World, I'm seeing people saying, oh, I just registered for Brick World. I'm like, dude, it's not even next year. Brick World just happened a few months ago. So yeah, make your plans now if you can. If you're able. So. Driving through Atlanta isn't fun. No, it is not. It's not fun. It's not the worst city I've driven through. I've driven through worse, but it's definitely not one of the best. So I guess I've kind of gotten used to it too because we do go through the north side a lot. So plus I'll haunt ABC while I'm there too. Exactly. You can definitely do that. Hat is technically washable, though I really don't know how the badge would hold up. Careful hand wash, I'd say. There you go. That is totally doable. And given that I don't wear it out while I'm doing yard work, it should be clean for a little while. So. Yeah, the hotel is already bought out for Chicago. That's crazy. Fall Equinox. That's insane. I can see why, but that's insane. A lot of people wanted to make it for next year. Yep, I couldn't. Me and Steven didn't swing it this year. But we might next year. We'll see. We're debating that now, whether we want to go or not. I think it's very likely we'll actually just stick to Atlanta BrickCon and some smaller conventions nearby, kind of like what we did this year. We kind of had plenty of conventions to go to this year. We'll see. We've also been to Brick World a couple times, won trophies, had a great time. So it's like we've already had the Brick World experience. So we'll see if we're able to make it. I hope Flounder attends the convention and I actually see him. Nexus, have you never met Flounder before? You've said that before. You mentioned that. That'd be hilarious if you haven't met him. He's usually around, especially in the Orlando area. So he definitely exists. He's not a figment of your imagination. Here is a really cool little gem of Lego history for me. You've got the inside of a blue geode from the old Rock Raiders build. So still a little bit of Rock Raiders bulk, making its way through the system. And very cool to see this dark blue geode reappear. Man, that was a cool scene. I'm going to be rebuilding Rock Raiders eventually one day. Probably not next year, though. That's probably for maybe end of next year. So a little over a year's time from now. But, yeah, one day. Saving all the crystals for when I decide to revisit it. So I don't miss moving it. I don't miss moving the Rock Raiders build at all. That was a little bit much. Grumpy James membership is updated. Member for 6 months. There you go. And Nexus is Act members for 4 months. So that's what it is, Nexus. You're just a month or two behind some of the others. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grumpy J says I'll drag him up there. Yeah, exactly. Bring Flounder with you, Grumpy J. Make him attend. I think he's planning to. I know his friend Rory is, so usually they go together to conventions. So. Yeah. Grumpy J is an overachiever. Just 4 months, Nexus. Tis. That's funny. You guys messing with each other. Hey, I appreciate everyone who's a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys supporting the little channel. And yeah, it'll all be, I'm only have them going up to, I think, 12 months. So you got a few more colors to go. But once you're there, I don't think there's anything past that. So I'd have to add more. Maybe I can if you guys eventually reach that. So. Oh, I love transparent colors. They're great. So. Another ad. Interesting. If there are too many ads, guys, are you seeing a lot of ads on this stream? There should only be a couple, and I'm seeing a lot. So it is, of course, an hour too. So we're at 49 minutes. Still got a few more to go. How much longer? We got another 10 minutes or so. Cross Airborne. You don't have to hang out if you don't want to. If you got to go, you got to go. Totally understand. But I like to go for about a solid hour and then call it a day. Then I'll go make some dinner up at the house. So. Mm-hmm. I think it goes through 48 months. There you go. That sounds about right. Equinox blocks. So. Minecraft takes time. Cross Airborne. Yeah, exactly. That's Minecraft is a grind. Just to get all the best gear and equipment, you have to go through and find all the diamonds, go to the nether, find the netherite, defeat the dragon, lots of stuff. I haven't seen any ads. Oh, awesome. I've seen a bunch on my phone down here while it's playing. So it might just be for certain people, which is weird. So glad you're not seeing any ads. So. If you're seeing too many ads, let me know. I can turn it down because it gives me an option between mild, balanced, and a lot. And I have it on balanced right now. So if you're seeing too many ads, let me know. Hey, Tever, welcome to Knights of Follower. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it, man. I just posted a new video for members only. It talks about Lego and being burned out from building too much Lego and kind of analyzing that whole concept and discussing it. It's only like a 6-minute video, but it was important. Something I was thinking about for a while. I wanted to get out. So you can go watch that and other videos that are members only, and also some behind the scenes of building Tron. I'll be posting more soon as well. So. Got grand plans for all the stuff members can see and do. So. Didn't even know this was a thing, huh? Yeah, it's a thing on YouTube for sure. It's I try to keep it super affordable. I think a more typical price is $2 to $5, but I try to keep it really cheap, 99 cents. Shouldn't break the bank. So thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. So. Extra motivation to make cool membership stuff. Where is OBC's memberships, Grumpy? Hey, you have to reach a certain threshold. They might not have gotten enough followers yet. Which is funny to think that I have more followers than them. I might. I think it's close. I think they're gaining on me. So. The point of my YouTube channel is not to gain lots of followers, but to just have a creative outlet, be able to share my builds. Tron especially has been a great YouTube series so far. Got more pieces in. Insert evil F. My mechs are going to be epic. There you go. Grumpy J, I'm excited about seeing your mechs. I'm hoping to build some mechs of my own at some point soon. That is one of the ideas I want to accomplish at some point. Maybe this upcoming fall. That's what I'm working on. We'll see. There's some dark gray. Ooh, and lime green. There we go. There's some dream stuff happening here. Lego Dreams. Pretty good theme. The latest sets are really awesome. I haven't gotten around to buying them, though. I bought pretty much all of the first wave Dream sets, but haven't gotten to the more recent ones, even though I think they're even better than the first waves. So I got 5 ads. Ooh, sorry, Fat Daddy Bricks. I might have to turn it down a little bit to mild. Don't want to have an inconvenient viewing experience for people, so you must be getting ads too then. Yeah. Because I'm watching it on my phone to make sure it's still airing, because this screen only gives me so much information, so I have it here as well. And yeah, lots of ads there, so that was kind of... Thank you for notifying me. Appreciate it. YouTube Premium, so no ads. There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, those no ads, pretty nice. So, I don't know if I watch a lot of YouTube, but I don't know if I watch enough YouTube to justify YouTube Premium yet. I think one day I'll probably get it though, because I like YouTube as far as just general watching TV kind of stuff. So. A lot of good channels to follow. A lot of good Lego stuff to follow. So. 54 minutes in, just a few more minutes to go. I don't think I'm going to finish this bin. There's still a lot of Technic and chunky stuff in here, but I'll keep working until the last minute rolls across the timer. So there we go. Yeah, I took apart that Dreams treehouse. I couldn't even think of something funny to say about it. I just was like, I just got to make room. It's built here and it's taking out space. Let's see. Chrome Vader's here. Oh, look, a live stream. Hey, Chrome Vader. Hey, I found you on Instagram, by the way. Great chess set. Looks amazing. And it's cool that you have it on display at the local Bricks and Minifigs, because then people can play it. That's so cool. I think I'm your first follower, by the way, so congratulations. Hopefully many more. So. Here we go. Oh, another ad on my phone, yeah. So Fat Daddy Bricks is getting a bunch of ads. Let me know if you're getting a bunch of ads. I can turn it down. Looks like some people are getting a bunch of ads, and then some people are getting no ads. I would rather just everyone got an ad. Because when I watch a YouTube video, I'm fine with skipping one ad. But if I get like 5 ads, then that's too many. So let me know. If you, anything I can find out about this YouTube thing, the better. Hopefully better videos will arise from it. Let's see. So I only get to catch the last bit of a live stream. Oh, well. Hey, Chrome Vader, you can watch the replay. It'll appear on the channel within a few minutes of the stream being done, in about another 5 minutes. So you're welcome to watch that. We talked about a whole bunch of cool stuff. A lot of parts, a lot of sets, a lot of things we're planning on building or working on. Conventions, of course. Got a new, I think you saw the latest video I posted about burnout and talking about conventions as part of that. So I know that kind of caused me to be a little burned out, was going to all the conventions, getting a little tired from lots of traveling. I'm an introvert, so I don't get energized by going to conventions. I get a little tired out, even though I really love them and enjoy them. So glad to be back in the studio. I also, for the last 5 minutes, I'm going to talk about this, I think, have been enjoying the crap out of D&D. Lego-themed D&D with Malistair, who often views these streams. He's not here today, but Malistair, he is a great DM, and we've been having a terrific time. The first episode is out as a 2-hour audio podcast with a few clips here and there, a few pictures thrown in for a little bit of extra context. But that has been a lot of fun. Several more sessions have been recorded and will be uploaded as soon as I can edit them. Because they're hours long, it's a lot to edit, and I'm just a little bit of a slow editor. But once they're out, they're going to be a hoot to watch. Episode 3, that's the one to watch. I'm just telling you, it's so funny, so enjoyable. It was crazy. A lot of side quests, but awesome. The first one, we had a few audio issues, so it's not the best, but I think it's going to get better as it goes along. The next 2 episodes, the audio gets better and better each time. Lots of Technic here. I'm on my phone also. Maybe it's just phones that's getting lots of ads. It's interesting. I appreciate the intel, everyone. PTSD. Let's see. Oh, cool. Thanks for the follow. I'll try to post more stuff. Hey, whenever you can, Chrome Vader. No pressure. No pressure. I am excited. If you do end up working on your castle project and you make any headway that you want to share, I'm happy to see that. I love seeing castle projects, so, obviously. So. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be working on castle this upcoming fall and next year. We'll see. I know Steven wants to make some castle. He'll be making a cool dragon tower, which should be fun. But I'm not sure. I have a big castle army I could do something with. That'll be a video for next weekend. But I'm not sure if I'm going to make castle or not. I might do something a lot bigger and more wild. We'll see. Something completely different. D&D reminds me of Elden Rings and Zelda. It's kind of like that, Nexus. It's got a video game vibe to it. Although D&D predates all that, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not Zelda. Zelda's pretty old too, but definitely predates Elden Ring. So. Yep, and that's almost it for time here. So I'm going to start wrapping it up, I think. A bin and 3/4 gone through for the stream. Not too shabby. Trying to have a conversation does slow me down a little bit, but I mean, that's a lot of progress for just hanging out on a live stream. I appreciate everyone who has joined so far. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like if you feel like it. It definitely helps the channel. Thank you so much for members who joined and members who have supported the channel. Really, that's super helpful, guys. It's awesome. That little bits of funds goes directly to equipment and pieces and new things added to the channel. So really excited about all that. Grumpy J saying hashtag Guncraft Gang here. Yes. So not on this channel, but on Land of Brick Coast channel, we've got tank battles happening Thursday. So you will want to see that. Me and Harrison will be battling against Joe and Daniel, which would be a lot of fun. So definitely tune in. That's going to be at 4 p.m. as well. So definitely want to see that. But a little plug there. But yeah, definitely appreciate everybody. I'm going to read the last few comments here. Joy of Destruction, go Team Garrett. Exactly. Probably post some work in progress castle stuff as I get into that. She'll also post some of the photos on the Falcon Mock. There you go. Dust of the Brick says, oh, I need to sponsor your team on tank battles. If you'd like to, Dusty, that would be awesome. Anything you can do is much appreciated. So Jane B says, hello, Jane. We're just wrapping up. It's been an hour-long stream, so we're going to close it up here. Sorry you caught the tail end of it. Do watch the replay, though. It'll be posting soon, and lots of other videos to check out here on the channel. All righty. Well, thank you so much, everyone. We're going to end the stream here. Y'all have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll hopefully see you again next week now that I'm back from all the summer travel. So we'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.